Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 246. We are 24 hours removed off of arguably one of the greatest tournaments in all of women's wrestling history. We are like 4 or 5 hours moved off of Forbidden Door. There's two things I got to talk about. It's either Forbidden Door or the 5-star Grand Prix, but it's wrestling. And as you guys already know, where there's wrestling, where there's a podcast, there is Talk for Glory. And you guys already know the deal. Introductions are always a must. I'm an movie 4, and I'm here to bring you guys Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix Finals Review 2025. So I want to, what's up, Weeb? So I want to first start off by saying I've already talked about this elsewhere on Red Belt Radio. Shout out Jason. Our collaboration video will be linked down below. But I also wanted to give my thoughts on a broader stance. So you guys can hear me on Red Belt Radio, and you guys can hear me here on Talk for Glory as well. Honestly, I feel like I go more in depth on Red Belt Radio with Jason, but here I am to give you guys the Talk for Glory review. And I'm going to only be going by the semifinals and the finals. So it's not going to be like the G1. And I'm also going to say this now. The 5-star Grand Prix was so much better than the G1 this year. Like it's a no contest. It's a slaughter. Honestly, I'm already looking forward to next year's 5-star Grand Prix. Less so the G1. But this was an emotional ride. I saw my favorite climb right up there to the very top. This might sound a little similar to my 2022 G1 finals review. If you guys don't remember the finals for the 2022 G1, it was Will Ospreay versus Kazuchika Okada. And I don't think there was anyone as much as me that was pulling for Ospreay that year. Same way I can say I don't think there's a single person on this planet. Maybe there's one or two people that were pulling just as hard for my favorite to win. But before we even get to the finals, before we even get to that, we got to talk about the semifinals. And to start us off, it is the Battle of the Prodigies. It is one of the fastest rising stars. She's got a pink rocket strapped to her back. The sky is the limit for this kid. It is the Pink Devil herself. It is Rena. And okay. So where do I start with this? Because I do want to change it up a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm thinking of like a fast intro for, my favorite. But you guys already know. You guys already know the whole shebang. The high-speed bomb girl, the high-speed ace, the undeniable future. Well, not even the undeniable future. She is the absolute now. There we go. That's changing now. Is the absolute now. She is not only 1/3 of the Artists of Stardom champions. She is also the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. Currently only one defense under her belt. But she did beat the belt. She did get the belt by beating Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, whatever the hell you guys want to call her, and the Venus, Mina Shirakawa. She has beaten just about every single faction leader including her former own faction leader. And I guess not this year, but in the past she has. She's even being her Neo Genesis faction leader. It is not AZM, you fucks. It is. It is Azumi. The undeniable now. Yes, thank you, Weeb. This match, again, Battle of the Prodigies. The same people that were talking about Azumi when she was 18, talking about this kid's going to go places. This kid's going to be doing great things. People are saying that now with Rina. Maybe this was a mirror match. Maybe this was one prodigy looking at another. Maybe this was Azumi telling Rina, "You." They said the same thing about me. Even maybe, hey, maybe Rina being the 5-star. I'm sure people said that about Azumi as well. But they both have proved a lot of the critics wrong. And by the end of the 5-star, my God, does Rina deserve to be, especially in the semifinals. This match was effing awesome. It's round 2 of Azumi versus Rina. Like I said on Red Belt Radio, I want to see this a third time. Hopefully, we get Rina versus Azumi for the Red Belt one day. I think that's deserving of these two prodigies. Rina, she's upping her submission game. I saw that she tried to hit Hanakamura's finisher, and I'm telling you, the day she hits that pile driver, the day she does that, loudest pop. I wouldn't be surprised if she breaks into tears. But that wasn't that. It wasn't that night. If anything, it was the worst of nights for Rina, because maybe Azumi knew. Maybe she knew that there was an empire backing her. She knew that she had a destiny to fulfill, because Azumi went crazy. I don't know where the Azumi puts on bad matches allegations came from, but, I'm starting to think those are the same people that thought AJ Styles puts on bad matches. But Azumi, again, in-ring tactician, from submissions to roll-ups, flash pins, catch you out of nowhere at high speed. I heavily advise you to watch this match, especially as a Rina fan. I know that this match will make you see the future, because I already think Rina's probably winning the red belt at 21. Like, if I had to give Rina an exact age on when I believe she's winning the red belt, she's probably winning it at 21. As for I guess the negatives when it came to this match, the people that really wanted Rina to win, and I mean this in no ill will, I'm just going to give you the same advice that people gave me as an Azumi fan when she was 18, 19, and she was mathematically eliminated, or she just didn't make the finals. Rina's young. She has time. Now, whether she does this at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen, because Rina, for sure, is inevitable. All we have to do is sit down and wait. But I also want to talk about Azumi's rise to the finals, because this match did push her to the finals. Before this match, Azumi also had picked up wins over Hanan and World of Stardom champion Saya Kamitani. And I just want to say that in the match against Saya Kamitani, I felt so much justice. I felt such happiness. I finally felt like Queen's Quest got avenged. I finally got the one-on-one match between Sai and Azumi. I've basically waited an entire year for. Did I want their first encounter to be for the red belt? Maybe. But I am happy regardless how we got it, when we got it. Yeah, Rina's 18. I'm happy we got Saya versus, and I love Cork Hall so much because the ref counted 3 and the crowd chanting Azumi, I just thought it might be time that Azumi gets everything that everyone's been saying. So, and the fact that she also beat Hanan, who is honestly, I mean, because Hanan is a former Goddess Tag League and a Cinderella one. She's not that far from completing all the tournaments in Stardom. So honestly, I don't think it was easy tapping out Hanan. I know for that match, I was at odds with a good brother, but hey, your lioness tapped out, man. On the way to the top, Azumi had to go through a young lioness, a phoenix queen, and a pink devil. On the other side, it was Momo Watanabe versus Cool Sayoriano. And yes, I still call her cool because she still has that mystery factor behind her. But this match definitely had a lot more to prove than the other. Because, again, I'm going to be referencing the predictions video I did with Jason a lot. Jason had pointed out that Sayoriano's 2024 versus 2025 was very night and day. And I'll repeat what I said, I believe, on Red Belt Radio, that if you were to tell someone, hey, I know Sayori hasn't done much. I know she just had her 10th anniversary show at Natsboy. But she's going to be in the semifinals for the 5-star Grand Prix. That would have been an insane prediction. It was a very do or die situation for Sayoriano, but it was also a do or die situation for Momo Watanabe. What the finals, what I wanted the finals to be. And then for Momo herself, this was sink or swim because how many good matches, close but no cigar, always the bridesmaid but never the bride stories must Momo have? There are winners and there are losers. Okay, that was weird. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties happened. But although Momo didn't really cheat like that, I think between this and the finals, Momo kind of fought pretty honorably. And sorry about that. Car passing by. Yeah, Momo fought pretty honorably against Sayoriano. Again, maybe both of them understood that it was a do or die situation, and it was literally a I need this, not a I want this, but I need this. And that drive, that determination, that hunger is what pushed Momo Watanabe just a little bit further than Sayoriano did. And as a result, we got a Momo as finals. giving us the finals of the 5-star Grand Prix, where it was Azumi versus Momo Watanabe. But before I even talk about that, I want to thank everyone that will be listening to this. Thank you for everyone that'll be listening to Jason on Red Belt Radio. For I know that this video and his video are kind of going like neck and neck on upload timing. So thank you for listening to both. As long as you guys enjoy Stardom, that's really all that matters here. But you guys already know when it's the main event, right before we close out on the talking points, you guys already know what to do. That is to... Also, I love how some of you guys memorized what I say. Add myself and Smooth. My gamertag Enigma V4, no space. Smooth A1, space out the Smooth and A1. And then remember, guys, Talk for Glory isn't here just on YouTube, but it's also on Spotify. It's also on Apple Podcasts. So follow Talk for Glory everywhere. All right, guys, we're here. We are at a point. Where we've waited 4 years. Momo fans have waited 6 years. Whose story's getting finished? Are Azumi fans gonna have to wait just a little longer because Azumi's young? Do Momo fans have to just be okay with the good match? Those questions were gonna get answered throughout this match. And I make a joke with it. I made a joke with one of my friends on Discord that Momo versus Azumi 5-star Grand Prix is probably the therapy I needed after Momo hit Azumi with the chair. Because honestly, words can't describe how happy that we got a Momo as finals. Former Goddess Tag League winners, now 5-star GP opponents. Finalist. It feels so good to say that. This match had almost everything. I'm not even going to bullshit you guys. This match was so close to being a 5. Like, it was so close to being a 5-star for me. But, interference kind of sours a lot of matches for me. But before I even talk about the match, I also want to point out the leaps and hurdles and mountains that Momo Watanabe had to go through. She had to go through a dragon in Amisore. She had to go through a sun god in Sari. And she even had to go through the absolute cool, the indomitable girlfriend, Sayori Ano. All to meet her former tag team partner in the finals. This is long-term storytelling. No Tam Nakano needed. When I tell you this match got confirmed, the moment the ref hit 3 for Momo Watanabe's match, and I knew we were getting the Momo as finals, I knew that this match was going to be special. And it was, in fact, special. It was special for the women involved in this match. It was special for myself watching. It was special for my friends watching. I loved from the beginning where they're just going at it. I kind of hated the hate shenanigans, but when Azumi locked in numero uno, and I believe it was Tora, and Tora had pulled out the ref from the ring, and Azumi like lets go of the hold. She's fighting off hate a little bit, but then Uraka and Azusa are about to attack her, but Momo of all people stopped Uraka and Azusa. very honorable from Momo Watanabe, especially to Azumi. Now, I wasn't expecting a mini Momo as team up. We already got that, and I'm okay with that. The fact that Momo just stopped them, and I said it for on Red Bull Radio, I'll say it here. I believe Momo was sick and tired of the help because she wanted to prove to herself, to Azumi, to Stardom, hey, I can win on my own. After two hate interferences, Momo had enough and just went, guys, stop. Then we got back to the regular one-on-one sense, and from Avalanche Code Reds to Meteoras to Peach Drivers to Peach Sunrise. Wait, no, yeah, Peach Drivers, Azumi Sushis, um, Tiger Destroyer O2, which if you guys don't know, that is the move that I call Azumi's Canadian Destroyer when she hooks the arms. It's for some reason to me, it's a mixture of a Tiger Driver and a Canadian Destroyer. So, and she was born in the year O2. So, Tiger Destroyer O2 is the name that I'll always be calling it. But by the end of it, no matter the Code Reds, no matter the Destroyers, no matter the Azumi Sushis, it was Momo Watanabe that got the win. And I know so many Momo fans were celebrating, saying, finally, it's been so long, and all these things. And I swear, Momo fans versus Azumi fans was an experience. No love lost between Momo fans and Azumi fans. But if I could just say for just a moment, this is gonna be similar to, like, again, the G1 finals between Osprey and Okada for me. I felt that yesterday morning was perfect. I thought after trials and tribulations, after going through hell's fire, after losing Queen's Quest, didn't become wait, Azumi didn't become leader of Queen's Quest. Azumi couldn't win the IWGP Women's World Title at Wrestle Kingdom, and she only got 8 minutes in the Tokyo Dome. She couldn't become leader of Neo Genesis. And when I finally thought, this is it, everything's going to be paid off, she couldn't win the 5-star Grand Prix. Now, maybe in the heat of the moment, I felt exactly how I felt at Wrestle Kingdom, where I felt cheated and robbed of a great Azumi match and an Azumi moment. But here, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel empty because little funny thing about me and Azumi's booking in the last maybe 2 months. I wanted her to lose the strong belt. I wanted Azumi to lose the New Japan strong belt because I kind of figured that there's no way in hell are they going to have another double champ win the 5-star Grand Prix. And for you guys that don't remember, the first double champ to win it was Shuri when she was one half of the Goddess of Stardom champions and the SWA champion. So I immediately thought they're not going to do it twice. Azumi's got the strong belt and Azumi's got the artist belt, and she has a win over Kamitani. Would I have preferred this match at Dream Queendom? Would I prefer Momo versus Azumi for the red belt? Yes. But in the 5-star Grand Prix, it was second best, but it was still perfect. Again, this match got so many emotions out of me. I was happy to see my friends finally get their Momo moment. I forgot who I saw say that, but I'm going to call it that. Congratulations, Momo fans. You got your Momo moment. And Azumi fans, Azumi Respect Empire fans, I'm sorry, we have to wait. We have to wait just a little bit longer. But Azumi's emotional promo after her match, sounding defeated, sounding hurt. That was felt worldwide. We all felt that. As Azumi fans, we all felt the hurt. We all felt the embarrassment. We felt let down. But Azumi's going to pick herself back up. And when she's at the top, we're all at the top. But for right now, we've got a Black Peach as the 5-star Grand Prix winner. So, congratulations, Momo Watanabe, on winning the 5-star Grand Prix. What does that mean? I don't know. Because Momo didn't really shotgun her decision. For all we know, she might challenge Sari for Dream Queendom. Or maybe she might challenge for the white belt. But I do know if she does challenge for the red, Sai Kamitani versus Momo Watanabe at Stardom Dream Queendom, that's going to be one hell of a story told match. And it'll be a story where Momo dethrones the Phoenix Queen, a queen she probably crowned herself unknowingly, a monster that she created from the very beginning on the ashes that were Queen's Quest. But for now, we're just going to have to wait and see. But, guys, that was the Stardom 5-star Grand Prix Finals review from Talk for Glory. I'm going to say this now, guys. I've watched Forbidden Door, and I don't know if I'm reviewing it. I might give you guys gameplay, but like I wasn't into it. And that doesn't mean like, oh, the matches sucked or anything. It's just that kind of outside of Athena Toni Storm, the cage match, the IWGP title match, and I guess the Hangman match, I didn't really get that jolt of excitement. Or maybe I was just burned out from the 5-star because I've been thinking about this match from the moment the ref's hand hit 3. So much so, I don't even think I've talked to anyone about the match. I'm watching Momo fans celebrate, and I can just sit there. I feel like Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 39. I feel like John Cena, WrestleMania 28. I'm just sitting there on the ramp. But again, I'm not here to rain on Momo's parade. Congratulations, Black Peach. You did it. Now, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the talk. I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I hope you guys enjoyed chiming in. But most importantly, guys, especially because we've had so much wrestling this weekend, I hope you guys do the most important thing when it comes to Talk for Glory. You know, our message. It's to stay safe, have a great day and or night, enjoy what you enjoy, and most importantly, watch what you watch, and most importantly, enjoy wrestling.